the explore part of this class. For this activity, what you need to have is a pair of dice, one grid paper, 2 to 3 different color of pencil depending on the member of your group, and a draft paper. Somebody might ask, what is grid paper? A grid paper is a paper that have a lot of squares that uniformly fill into the page. And as you can see, for each squares, the width and length they are same, and they are all 1 centimeter, or we call it 1 unit. And first, I want everyone can pick the color. Second, you will have a draft paper. On the draft paper, you might use it on some question you will have later on. And please put your results and your steps of how to finding those answers on the draft paper so that I can see. And third, please decide the player order. The first player, second player, or third player. If your team only has 2 players, then it's only first player and second player. The rule of this game is simple. Each member have 1 chance to roll 2 dice. Please make a rectangle of the length and the width of the numbers you got on the grid paper. You will totally have 5 rounds, and the people who have the most area shall win. So now let's make an example first. If you roll 2 dice and one is 3 and another one is 4, you can draw a rectangle that has 3 units in width and 4 units in length. Then use the formula I provided here, which is blue word area equal to the product of length and width. On the example above, the area gonna be 3 times 4, which is 12 units. And here is a picture to indicate the area of formula. Please, there are 2 things I want you guys to remember. If you roll the dice but can't get enough space to draw on the grid paper, for example, if you got 6 and 6, and there's no enough space to put that, you may be able to re-roll it again to have a smaller number so that you can fit it. Second, remember to use different color for each member, because at the end of the game we need to count who has the most area. If you guys use the same color, then we're not able to count who wins. And while you're doing the activity, there are 2 questions I wish you guys can think about. First, is there a relationship between the area and the number of squares included inside a rectangle? Second, is there any scenario that we can get the same results of area and perimeter for the same rectangle? In another word, when you roll dice, is there some specific number that you get can have the same result of area and perimeter? And last thing I want to say is, you may discuss with teammates about these questions, and you are also welcome to share your result with them. But remember, you're in a group and you should be cooperate with your group member. Please be patient and generous when someone needs your help. And finally, let's rock and